Hey everyone, Connie here with a bit of an announcement, just real quick announcement. Um, I mean, you can already tell by the title what this is about, but I'll go into more detail, obviously. So yeah, I am choosing to drop Higurashi. And that doesn't mean I'm going to stop watching it. Keep in mind, I will continue watching it for sure, like 100%. And maybe I'll do reviews at some point. If anything like notable happens, maybe I'll do a review talking about it. Or maybe I'll do a review talking about each different loop, for example. Um, Going forward, of course. But the reason why I am dropping it, let's get to that. So, if you remember, the reason why I decided to start reacting to it in the first place instead of just watching it along with someone's reactions was because episode 2 changed things up and showed that it wasn't just going to be a reboot, but rather a continuation of sorts. However, the issue is that since then, it's been a reboot. Nothing has really changed in any significant way, and not in a way deep enough for me to be super invested with wanting to continue. So it's not just because of how upset I got with the current loop with Satsuko and her uncle and everything and the abuse. It's not just because of that. It's because it's just the same old, same old. It's stuff I know, and it's not as entertaining because it's like I know what's going to happen. I may not remember every detail, but I know what's going to happen. So it's why react to that at that point? It's basically not blind. And even if it does branch off at some point, I have no idea when that's going to be. That might not be until like the very last loop of the series. So it's like at that point, you almost got to wonder how worth it it's going to be. Like I was going throughout this week trying to find a reason to want to record my reaction to it. I was getting to other stuff, but I could not really justify wanting to get to it. Because it's like, again, I know what's going to go down. And it's just not as fun to react to because of that. And it's kind of the same issue that other shows, other reboots have had lately. Luckily, Digimon Adventure 2020 is much different than the original. It has made some notable strides in changing things up. But like the Fruits Basket reboot was pretty much the exact same. And again, obviously up to a certain point where it's like it branches off because of the manga and it following the manga more accurately than the original series did just because of various things, you know. But it's just, it's not different enough. That's all I'm saying to warrant me reacting to it anymore. And again, I'll still watch it because I'm still enjoying it. It's still fun to watch, but I don't feel like I'm going to have enough input in any kind of new way. You know what I mean? Again, it's because I've seen it all before. It's nothing new. It's nothing special. Well, it's good still, but again, it's nothing new. I know what's going to happen. That's my big issue, as I keep pointing out. So yeah, the question you may be wondering now is, okay, so what are you going to do with that slot? Are you just going to get rid of it? No. See, I brought up an idea before, and I think I'm actually going to capitalize on it. I think it's the right time, and I think it's something I honestly want to do for a number of reasons. I am going to be opening up a second donation reward slot. And the main reason for this is because we have a lot of donation reward series reactions to get to, and it's going to take forever because I'm like not even, I'm about maybe halfway through Dororo, and then there's multiple shows after this. Um, Multiple shows, including stuff that's returning, of course, stuff that I have to get back to. Stuff like Dragon Prince and Miraculous, things that I'm continuing to react to and everything that are donation rewards. And obviously, if it gets to the point where I do catch up, then I can change the slot to something else at that point. But for now, that's what it's going to be. So, what is going to be filling that specific slot? Well, look, the answer is I don't 100% know yet. I will let you know as soon as I do, which hopefully will be before the end of the weekend. But yeah, I will let you know because I have to figure out exactly what ones from the current donation reward slot I want to move over and everything, and how I want to order that now, because that's going to change in a lot of things. So yeah, we'll we'll announce that in a completely separate video, probably before the weekend. But if not, probably before the weekend is over. But if not, on Monday for sure. Um, so yeah, I apologize to everyone who is enjoying my Higurashi reactions. If you want to know my thoughts as I continue watching, I could probably post them on my Discord. Like I said, I will continue watching. Or if you ever want to know my thoughts on any of that, feel free to ask. Like I will talk to you about it, whether in the comments on the channel or on the Discord or Twitter or whatever. So yeah, I apologize, I really do. But it's like I don't know when it's gonna change and if it even will change in a notable enough way to make it worth it. Um, I've said before, I don't like reacting to things when I'm not blind to them, or at least mostly blind to them. And it's like this one, it's not at this point, it's not even close. It's like again, there was like really only that one bit in episode 2 that was really different, and then maybe a couple tiny little details here and there that were just changed up a little bit. Not enough to actually make a big difference. So thank you all so much for understanding. Once again, I will announce the actual replacement, but once again, it will be a donation reward series. But I will announce it by either the end of the weekend or at the very latest on Monday. So thank you all so much, and for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.